We have already started laughing. You are late to the show. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
I did to be different. I did to be different. I did to be different. I did. I did. I did to be different. To be different. I did to be different.
Welcome back to the show. Okay, my name's Yaya Diamond, and we're Dream Chasers Radio. That's pretty much it. I mean, literally speaking, I think that the next person that's on the show today is just an amazing soul. It's Shermaine G, and she is a writer, author. She's got her master's degree, psychology, and but most of all, she has an amazing smile, and I love it.
Thank you.
It touched my heart. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Anytime. So tell us about yourself.
Okay, so I was born and raised in Washington, D.C. And so my mom had 7 kids, and we all had, like one parent household. And for me, it's like every time my sister do something, I would get blamed for it. So when she, do bad stuff, I'd be like, Tina, don't do that. I'm like, why? Because I'm gonna get in trouble.
That's why she did it. Yeah. Let she know she wasn't gonna get in trouble. It's your fault. Yeah.
So yes.
Oh wow. 7
kids.
What number were you? Where were you in this whole thing?
The baby girl.
Oh, you were the baby. So you got
the baby girl.
Parent. So what parent did you get? Because, the first child gets a certain, strictness. Oh my gosh, she hurt her knee or his knee, and then they get the attention. The second kid gets a little bit more, but not as much as the first. The third is like, hey, he can raise himself at this point. We got 2 other kids. Y'all go take care of such and such. But 7,
exactly.
What happened?
7.
What kind of parents did you get?
Well, for me, it was always, okay, so whatever I do, it was always, you could do better. And so, I would go to school, I earned A's and B's. I couldn't bring no C's home because C's was bad for me. And I'm like, okay, but I'm doing, really well. I'm, working hard. And my Aunt Rita, she is the one who rewards me. She'd be like, okay, so if you get $5 an A, you can make some money. I said, okay. So I brought 5 A's home. And she said, okay, so I guess I owe you some money. Yes, you owe me some money because I've been working hard. I've earned this.
It's like, oh, you gonna put some wages down. Okay.
Yes.
Wow. So
absolutely.
So the motivation for you, it was, okay, you brought home C's, but then when they offered you money, it was like, oh, this is a job. I got you.
Right, exactly. But that made me work even harder because I'm like, okay, last semester I got 5 A's, so that motivated me to, okay, I gotta make sure I make the honor roll. I gotta make sure, every semester I get A's. I might get a B. I'd be like, I got a B. So I say, well, Aunt Rita, what happens if I get a B? She said, oh, well, if you get a B, you got $2. $2.
I ain't even gonna pay for a hamburger. Oh no.
So I'm like, okay, so yes, I worked really, really hard in school. I was the only one that went to college. And so, yes, I earned my degrees and came back home, found me a nice government job, quote unquote. And yes, just live my life to the fullest.
And then what happened? I mean, you wrote a book. Why?
Yes, I wrote a book because I wanted to tell my story. You know how everybody have a story, but nobody really wants to tell their story?
Yes.
Okay, so this life story became part of my therapy. And so the more I was writing, I thought, okay, I started to feel better about myself. I said, okay, I feel better, getting this out of my system. I'm gonna write a book. And when I write it, I'm gonna get it published. I'm going to look forward to, marketing my book. I want to see my book on Lifetime. I want to, get a contract. I'm just thinking big, right? Think outside the box. That's what I was doing.
She going for it. She like, oh,
Okay.
yeah, she's on Oprah already in her mind. She like,
Yes. Oprah,
yeah.
Tyler
But you got to do
Perry.
that. You got to do that.
You do.
Yeah.
You do. You really do. Speak into existence.
Yep. Yep. You do. You do. And so
Yes.
you wrote the book about your life. I mean, you got your master's degree in psychology. You went to school. You've done so many different things. You put this in the book. And then what happened?
Okay. So once I put everything in the book, I said, okay, whew, I feel good about myself. I just want to see how my book is going to be, like what direction it's going to go. I'm looking forward to be a bestseller, #1 bestseller author. I just came from travel last weekend to Tucson, Arizona. So that's my first book signing.
Ooh, how'd it go?
Oh, it was great. I mean, they treat you like you are the author. They will put you up here on this type of level to say, okay, look, this is the author. You can get your autograph signed. You could take a picture with her. You can ask her any questions. It was really a great experience. I mean, I would do it again.
Oh, she got the bug, y'all.
Yes, I sold 50 copies.
Oh my gosh, that is so good.
Yes. It was
That's so
really
good.
nice. Yes.
That is so good. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Most people don't realize how hard it is to sell a book. It's like how hard it is to sell a CD. It's the same thing, man. You sell 50 copies in one day. It's like, yes.
Yes, I know. Exactly. And so
yeah.
one particular person asked me, so tell me about the book. I said, man, this is a must-read book. And I'm not saying it because I wrote it. I'm saying it because this is a must-read book. So once you read it, you're going to be like, okay, what happens next?
So what happens
good
next?
The book is.
Right? Right? Oh, wow.
Yes.
And this is about your life. So, a lot of people would say that they're scared to put pen to paper and write about their life. What made you different than that?
Well, what made me different was, you know how you kind of carry things and kind of bottle up, inside, and you want to kind of get it out your system. That's what made me write about my life story, because I'm like, okay, after a while, you start holding a grudge against this person, you start acting different, you have a negative attitude, and I didn't want to be that way. So I said, okay, the only way I'm going to release all this negative energy out of me, I'm going to sit down and write a book. So that's just what I did.
That's weird. I was going to say, that is weird. I mean, most people wouldn't even do that. Most people would be like, oh, just get all this negative energy out of me. I'm just going to go take a run.
Right. Or they do like a girl talk. They sit down with their girlfriends, drink some wine, eat popcorn, and just be talking.
Oh, that sounds good. Wine, I never thought about that. Hold on a second. Wine and popcorn? I'm thinking the next day I can do that.
Yes, that's still part of therapy, believe it or not.
That's some good stuff right there. Wine and popcorn. I'm thinking of what kind of wine I'm going to get, the popcorn I'm going to
Red wine is good. Hey. It's good for the blood. It's good for the heart.
Oh, I like you. You did it. My husband going to be upset. Anyway, so. But you sat down, you write a book. Oh, you wrote a book. How long did it take you to write this book?
Okay, I started in 2012, but the obstacles started to, get into my way. So I had to take a break. I put it on the back burner for a minute. And so once I was able to resolve those issues, I said, you know what, I'm going to go back and pick this book up because I really want to write this book. So from 2012, I took a break and I started writing again like 2015. And so, yes, I finished.
Oh my gosh, that is so good. Congratulations. So
Thank
now
you.
that you finished writing the book is out, you did it.
Yes.
What next?
For me, I'm in the process of writing another book.
Go girl.
I am in the process of writing another book, and this book, I'm gonna tell you the title.
Okay.
It's called Emotionally Damaged.
Oh.
It sounds good though, doesn't it? Doesn't it sound good though?
Yo, You guys, I have to do it.
Emotional, damn it.
This is gonna be a great book.
Okay. Thank you.
Emotional, damn it. Oh my gosh, that is such a great title.
Thank you.
So, I don't want you to give away the book, but I kind of think of emotional damage being something that happened to you, or is it a fiction?
It's my life experience. It still talks about me and all what I went through. And, you have to learn from your mistakes so you won't keep making them again. So for me, I wrote a lot of emotional, mental stage in my life, So I'm on chapter 8. So the more I write, I be like, oh my God, I went through a lot. I mean, because we do. You're not going to tell me that no one is emotionally damaged, because at some point in time in our life, we had some type of experience of that, Sometimes we talk about it and sometimes we don't. But for me, I write about it.
Well, I mean, that kind of figures. It's like, okay, I'm going through this. I'm just going to sit down and write a book.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. But see, that'll get people attention. They'll be like, well, why would you do that?
Right. Like, I mean, when you can just have some red wine and some popcorn with your girls. Wow.
Exactly.
Wow. Well, that is such a blessing. It's such an inspiration. What kind of inspiration and what kind of advice do you give people who maybe they want to do what you just did, but they don't know where to start?
Okay. Both of my books are mainly targeting women. We have to uplift each other, and we do. But it's always girl talk. It's always, I'm gonna go to my girlfriend's house, so we're gonna sit down, we're gonna talk, I need some me time, and this was their outlet. So what I would do, I would just say, when you are in that situation, you always got to, first of all, hold on to God's unchanging hands. Don't never ever let that go. You got to pray, you got to believe, you got to trust God, and then ask him for guidance. And so once he put it in your heart, then you're able to have the strength to get up and say, okay, I'm gonna write a book, or okay, I want to go on a talk show so I could talk it out, so I could, feel better about myself. So that's what I did. Good.
That is so good. Well, congratulations on all of that and the success, and just being so happy and just having that outlet. If without that outlet, how would have you been able to get over all of that?
I think for me, I probably would have a chip on my shoulder. I would always walk around and be like,
don't you dare touch
attitude. It. Right, exactly. Be like, I ain't feeling you today. Leave me alone, So no, I'm glad I decided to do that. So I'm a better person today. I have joy in my heart. I am happy. I ain't putting up with no drama. I'm good to go.
I hear you.
And my daughter, she'll call me and say, hey, Mom, how you doing? I'm like, I'm fine. What's going on? Mom, could you tell me a joke? Because she wants to have that to start her day. Yes. So I would tell her a joke and we'll laugh. And I'll be like, okay, so you good now? She's like, yeah, Mom, thanks.
Oh, that is so good, though.
Yes.
Wow. Well, I want to thank you so much for being on the show. And where can people find your book?
I am on Amazon.com and I'm on Facebook. So it's Shermaine Gore, Facebook.com.
Awesome. Well, we're going to have that information in the description box below, so it's easy for you guys to go ahead and find her on Amazon.com and check out that book for yourself. If there's a moment in your life where you feel like you've gone through a lot, put it in paper. Why not?
Amen.
That way you can help someone else get out of that situation, because you're not the only one that's going through something. And let me tell you, you are the only one that can help someone else in your own special way. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to dare to be different. And until next time, guys, bye. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified the next time that I upload. And don't forget to dare to be different. Until next time, guys.
I dare to be different. I dare to be different. I dare to be